This is CSGO Abbey. It's a new map that Counter-Strike released. I'm just going to show you some cool things about it. So here's T-Spawn, and it reminds me a lot of the old Inferno T-Spawn. And if you come over here, okay, never mind. But if you come over here, there's a cool wallbang spot right here, which doesn't serve much of a purpose, I guess. There's a lot of other cool wallbang spots. So as you're leaving T-Spawn, you come into this church, and if you come out the main door where A points that way and B points that way, you come over to middle, is what I'm assuming this callout will be. Now middle's just like mid on any other map, but except right here, you can climb up to the bridge, which is like a long apse, similar to the one on Inferno. Once you come over here, you can actually jump up onto that spot. It's not an easy jump, but it's not hard. So like it's definitely, you want to get up on this rail and you can actually walk over if you get on the little side thing right there, which is kind of cool because if there's a guy pushing right there, but I don't think the counter-terrorists get there before you. So if you come over here, there's a little window where you can look at another type of mid almost. Then over here, there's a really cool wallbang right here. The Glock isn't strong enough to do that, but it's kind of interesting, and it's just a cool little spot in the game. Oh, you actually can with the Glock. I didn't know that, but most of the time CTs won't be able to get there beforehand. So now we're making our way towards B site, and there's a lot of corners to check on this map, and I think that's going to be the downfall of it, because there's too many corners. Again, here's another one. Right here is a wallbang spot. And right here is a cool little boost. Or it's not a boost, it's a run jump. It's kind of hard to get it, but I didn't even jump that time, but you can get, once you get that jump, I believe you have to crouch jump and let go at the right time, maybe? I really don't know. But I've hit it before. I'm gonna try it maybe once more. No, but you can get up there, and here's the other way to be, and here's another corner you'd have to check, another one right there. I don't think you can get up here, no you can't, but, and yeah, so once you're over here, you can boost up right here if you have a teammate, and you could see over sight, or you could just come over to this wheelbarrow, get on the box, and watch sight. You can head glitch this angle, I'm pretty sure, right here. So then, once you go over here, it's church, so I'm assuming what this is going to be called. This right here is really wallbangable. Well, not with a Glock, but if you have like an AWP, and you could line it up, you could probably make it where it's a really hard defuse, because you could have the bomb planted right here. You could AWP them through that. This right here is probably going to be called like tunnel or lower. Of course, I don't know what the callouts are actually going to be, but these are what I would call them. And there's a window right here, so if you had a nade, you could throw it off there. And where that nade actually goes is somewhere over here. But if you, there's a weird little boost right here, where you can get, I've done this with someone, you can boost up and you can get right here and watch this angle at an off angle or that, but it's kind of predictable in a way. Here, now that I changed the gravity, here, you can go up here. And it's just kind of a cool little spot. There's nothing really, I mean, you're not vulnerable from this angle until they come push out. But if they were to come through the tunnel, you kind of are screwed, or if they were to come there. It's just a cool little angle though. Here's way more corners you have to check. Now we're making our way to CT. CT is just, I mean, it's spawn, so there's not going to be many plays happening here unless you're saving. Right here is the cool little spot. If you get up onto this park bench, so say you're trying to save or something, and you know they planted A, you can watch this angle right here. It's kind of cool. So yeah, this is a community map. I don't really know how long it's been out, like when they actually made it, but it's kind of interesting that Valve added a map with no key, or they added 2 new maps. Well, I guess Zoo was old in an old operation, but they added a new map and no case or no operation. So this is probably the main mid, and it's kind of like this rock is like cobblestone or overpass. I mean, A long, how you can hide behind the rock. Yeah, and so CTs are probably gonna peek it from right here, and Ts are probably gonna peek it from. If they can get to that rock before the CTs, they'll probably peek it from like there. This spot, I don't really see a point in it because you can't get up there. So I think this is supposed to be like it's like paneled off, but I'm pretty sure with a strong enough gun you can hit through both of those. So now getting over to A site, there's a lot. Here's another corner you have to check, and another one and another one. Double corners on each site. Ninja box. The issue is there's just too many corners, I think. Here's another one. Another one. Another one. There's just a bunch. But up here is another way to A, so I'll show this way first. So yeah, this would be back from T spawn area. You'd come over here, so you can go through A this way or that way. So there's only 2 ways to A officially, unless you take over mid. And so here's the site. It's not. I mean, I like B site better, but it is what it is. And there's a tree here, and it's just like any other tree. Super wall bangable with any gun, oh, even the Glock. Yeah, you can't get up there. There's a cool boost spot right here you can do. So if you know the CTs are going to come through CT, you can boost up here. For some reason this wood right here isn't even there. It's like invisible and doesn't have properties. And you can head glitch right at this angle. And CTs won't check it most likely. Here's another. This is kind of like checkers on cache. It's kind of just like back there. So if you plant it right here, you could go back over here and have a really good angle on the bomb. Of course, they could watch it from up there, but most of the time you're not going to be on like 5v1 retakes. So yeah, that's pretty much the map. CSGO's new map, Abbey. I don't think it's gonna last too long, because it seems like it's gonna be. I don't know how the spawns all work, but it feels like it's gonna be one-sided with all the corners you have to check. But overall, it's a great idea and concept for a map. I just think if they want it to get more plays, it's gonna have to fix the corners. Yeah. So thank you very much, and yeah, that was CS:GO Abbey.